about 12 more minutes for this wind advisory to get in as soon as it wants to.
Yes, it can. Yeah, and when the wind advisory expires, we've just come down below the criteria for the advisory, but we're still going to be dealing with some windy, even breezy conditions through the night ahead. Wind advisory has been impacting us all day long for the entire Miami Valley because we did deal with some winds gusting up over 40 miles an hour at times and approaching 50. As I mentioned, they will come down as we head through the night, but I'm also seeing a chance for winds to ramp right back up as we head into your Friday. Now, the greatest impacts when you're talking about these gusty winds, first and foremost, is driving issues. If you have that SUV, tractor, trailer, I was talking about this on the sky deck just about 30 minutes ago. Fire danger has been elevated. I know a lot of us are cleaning the yards, getting it ready to do some planting, and may want to burn some of those yard scraps. Today is not the day, nor is tomorrow. Also, could see a few isolated or sporadic power outages when you get gusty winds as high as 40 or 50 miles an hour. Now, although we are going to be dealing with dry conditions for the next couple of days, we may be looking at some power outage problems coming into the weekend because we're going to track some rain and a few thunderstorms, which I'll detail in a few moments. Here's a live look outside in Miamisburg, and you can see the camera is shaking just a little bit. Latest wind gusts, 30 miles an hour in Piqua, 39 in Dayton, so we're nearing that 40 mile an hour range. 33 Oakwood, 31 for you in Xenia and Miamisburg, getting a wind gust up around 33. So here's your projected wind gust trend as we head through the evening and overnight hours. You'll see it coming below the threshold of 30 mile an hour wind gusts as we get from 9 o'clock through about midnight tonight and slowly weakening through the overnight hours. As I talked about, we're going to watch winds ramping back up tomorrow, not as windy as today, but still when you get winds between 30 to 40 miles an hour, it's still enough that you're going to feel it out on the roadways. Now, the good thing is, it's been pulling in the warmer air. I hope you've been enjoying the warmer weather, dealing with 70s, even 80s down towards Louisville. Here locally, we're close to 80 degrees, 79 in Troy, 76 in Springfield, and Wilmington touching 76 degrees right now. Satellite radar dry. We've got mostly sunny skies, but the system that we watch for the weekend is now coming across the Rockies, slowly pushes to the east, and will bring in that chance for rain, unfortunately, the timing into the weekend. Now, we do see a marginal risk for severe weather Saturday, and that'll be into Saturday night as well, into early Sunday. Right now, conditions most favorable for severe storms south and west of the Dayton metro area. Of course, still a few days away, so we're going to keep a very close eye on that. More so, what we do know is that this is going to bring in a lot of rainfall. We've had a lot of rain recently. The ground is still quite moist, even though we've had some dry time leading up to this event. Could see anywhere between 1.5 to 2.5 inches in parts of the Miami Valley. That could lead to localized flooding, so we'll also keep an eye on that for the weekend. Here's Futurecast through 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock this evening. We are dry. Want to take you into Saturday. There's 6 a.m. Saturday. Then we bring in a chance for rain and storms, isolated severe storm potentially down across the south. And then Saturday night, here comes more rain into your day Sunday. And Sunday does look to be a very soggy day. Now, we'll have some warm weather before that stormy weather gets here. We get near 80 for your Friday. We'll watch the chances for storms this weekend. Then a cool down. We're talking about 40s heading into Monday. Then we'll get back into the 50s come Tuesday. Coming up at 6 o'clock, Chief Meteorologist Eric Elwell will be back. He's going to talk about another thing that the winds have created. And then also, it's 6 at 6. We'll take a look at that 6th day in the forecast.
Today, the world remembers more than 6 million people lost during the Holocaust.